Hey everybody, it's Dina Rica with the Creativity Cave, and look at this adorable Easter basket with a cute little handle that I have created for you today, and it's crazy easy. I mean, crazy easy. Actually, this is really not a new design, but you may have seen it, but I think it's so fun to come back to designs like this that maybe we learned a long time ago, just haven't used in a while. So let me show you how to put it together because it's, like I said, super easy. I'm starting with a 6 by 6 inch piece of paper, but you can really do this in any size. It does not matter as long as you can divide it evenly. So I'm going to just simply score it at 2 inches all the way around. And I have to tell you guys, I am in the midst of cleaning my office. Like literally as soon as this blog post goes live with this video, the rest of my office is going to be gone. I was going to do this with my paper trimmer so I could cut it as well, but my paper trimmer's gone. So I'm remodeling my office and I'm so excited, but it all has to happen this weekend because I can't be out of commission for very long. I mean, it's celebration after all. It's a busy time of year for me. Okay, so now that I've got all my little squares on here, I'm just going to cut up on the two opposing sides. So I'm going to do these two up to the score line and then these two, not these two, okay? So then I'll flip it around, and these are the opposing lines. So boom, 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 super easy. Okay, then we're just gonna score, or fold on the score lines, pardon me. They're already scored. And then we just have basically a box, right? This could be a box bottom if you wanted it to be. But what we're gonna do is create a basket out of it. And to do this, what I'm going to do is I also have cut a 3/4 inch by 6 inch strip of cardstock. This was just from the leftover paper that I cut the box bottom from, or the basket bottom from. And then I need a stapler. So what I'm gonna do is put my two pieces together to form a basket, and I want them to try and be as even as I can on either side. So I have a nice even basket versus like a really like this would be wonky. You know, you want them to be even. All right, and I'm gonna quick tuck this in, and then this is literally the hardest part of the whole process, is stapling it. You could use a brad if you wanted. You could do all sorts of things, but I found a staple works pretty well. Now that time the staple didn't actually go through and all 3 layers, so then I'm just going to come back and do one more. We're going to cover this up so it's really not that big a deal. Okay, now the second staple is way easier, of course, because we've already kind of got the first one going. So I'll just tuck that in quick, and then I'm just trying to make sure that it's somewhat even on both sides. And then I'll staple that one as well. Okay. Oh, I missed. Ah! I didn't actually get it in. Okay, so I'm going to remove this staple just to keep my box a little prettier. Although at this point, I'm not sure it's going to happen. Okay. I needed to go down a little further with my staple. Now, if you change the length of your there we go, that worked. The length of your strip here, you'll have a longer or a shorter handle, but this worked really well for me. Now, in the Occasions catalog, there is a, I'm trying to remember what the name of this is, like Party Shred or something. It comes in 3 colors. There's Silver Berry Burst and white, and this is the perfect filling for this. And what I love about it is that, first of all, you can get probably 15 or 20 boxes from each color. I mean, this is just the white. I feel like I haven't used any yet. I feel like actually it's grown in size since I opened it. So there's a lot in here. And like I said, there's also Silver and Berry Burst. So there's a lot that you get from one package of it, which is nice. You can do lots of stuff with it. Okay, so I filled my basket. I actually bought Easter candy to put in here, but it already got taken out of my office and I can't find it. so sorry about that. But whatever Easter treats you want to put in will be perfect. Now, I went ahead and I'm going to show you how I did the Easter egg. I actually paper pieced these together, and all that means is I'm going to start with one egg, and then I stamped the other eggs out, and I'm just going to trim out the pieces. And I don't have to be perfect on the sides, because what I'm going to do is cut the whole egg out after I've layered all the pieces on. That way I get a nice smooth edge around. And actually, to be honest, it helps if you leave a little bit of extra on the edge. Okay, so I'll just position this right on here. You want to leave a good amount of white space to ensure that you cover up the whole pink background. Okay, so I've got my yellow. Next, I need green. So the colors on this are Flirty Flamingo, and I'm doing the wrong colors, but you know what? Nobody will know. Just me. So then I'm going to cut this piece, and like I said, leave that extra little bit on the outside. And I'm really I was going in rainbow order, but I've kind of messed that up now. Oh well. I suppose I could pull that off if I really wanted to, but you guys will forgive me, won't you? There we go. Here's our next color. I'm really going to mix it up now. We'll do this, and then we'll do green at the bottom. And this really is kind of a relaxing thing to do, cutting paper. We die cut and punch so much stuff now that sometimes I actually almost miss fussy cutting things a little bit. I don't mind fussy cutting. I know some people hate it, but it's kind of like coloring. It's relaxing to me. Okay, so I'll put that right on there. Oh, it wasn't quite lined up right. I have to say that I really think the color combination of the rainbow colors is better. But when we add this green, maybe that'll really help. Lesson learned. Put your eggs in order when you go to cut them out. So again, I'm leaving that good white edge, and then I'll trim the whole egg. There we go. And you can adhere these with whatever adhesive is your favorite, but I like doing one cut to make it nice and even. I've got a couple other little tips for you to finish this off. That looks much better once we've added the green. First of all, when we put it on to our basket, at the very bottom, I'm going to put 2 dimensionals on top of each other. I pulled the backing off, and I'll do the second one on top. And the reason is it kind of indents. It's a little narrower up here and a little wider up at the top. So I want that egg to fit a little bit more evenly. And I've got a lot of dimensionals on here. I don't need tons, just I liked the 2 on there. Now, of course, that covers up our staple, which is perfect. So there we go. Now I've also stamped some of these cute little bunnies that are in the stamp set. By the way, the stamp set I'm using is so sweet. It's a new set called Hello Easter, and I just got this set literally yesterday. And I am super anxious to play with this fun egg. I thought it was a little too big for my basket, which is why I chose the smaller one. But all these pieces fit inside here. How cool is that? So I will definitely be playing with that coming up soon. All right, now I've got my little bunny that I'm going to cut out. And this bunny is just cute. I stamped him in crumb cake ink. And of course my basket is in crumb cake. I don't know if I mentioned that. And then we're going to stamp Happy Easter. I love the font of the Happy Easter in this set. It's really sweet. And of course we'll just attach that right to our card. I also like this set comes with the words Hello Spring, which is fun. Now I think this basket, of course, is perfect for Easter, but don't you know that it would be perfect for May Day baskets, for just little treat baskets. I think in the fall these would make cute baskets with, I can see like little fall chocolates or candies in there. It'd be really cute. Okay, so I've got my bunny, all right, and then I'm just going to take a scrap of paper to stamp my Happy Easter. Now these are about 1/2 inch wide, and they're left over from trimming my cardstock layers for cards. So I always have a bunch of them. I keep them laying around. We'll just stamp Happy Easter right there, and then I'm going to take my triple banner punch and just punch that end off. Okay, just a little bit more. There we go. Now I wanted to jazz this up just a little bit more. So I have a strip of Dazzling Diamonds glimmer paper. I'm going to put it in my ribbon border punch and just punch this. The way you do that is you're going to line up the design on the punch. You can see it lines up right over here. And then I always want to make sure, oh goodness, I always want to make sure that I have the paper flush against the back. Now, I don't need a ton of it, so I'm actually going to stop there because my cardstock is not long enough. All right, now to adhere this, I'll turn this over and run my fast fuse along the bottom edge. And there's the kind of eyelet or the scallop borders. I want just the little scallop border to peek out. And I'll adhere that. I see just a teeny bit peeking out, so I'll trim that quick. And then isn't that cute? It just adds a nice little touch, little shimmery touch. And then I'll put fast fuse across here and then just tuck it right under my bunny. So cute, isn't this? So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please check out my blog with photos as well as all of the supplies that I used. And if you would like to purchase any of these items, they're available in my online store. I would love it if you ordered through me because it helps bring me more awesome videos just like this one. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I can't wait to show off my new office as soon as it's done. So come back and I will post it as soon as I'm ready. All right, guys, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.